Thank you very much. Now we want to start the how we're going to use ratios to analyze the group project assignment. Okay, number one, we're going to use liquidity ratio. Before we go further, liquidity is how fast, how quick the company able to transform the asset into cash. Because we as a financial manager in the company, objective is to make our company liquid enough to run our business. Okay, meaning that we have to have cash in our hand or cash in bank account to make sure that our company run or our transactions run smoothly. That's why we need liquidity in our business, in our company. So we as a financial manager in the company take the responsibility to make sure our company in liquid. Okay? Kita sebagai pengurus kewangan bertanggungjawab memastikan syarikat kita berada dalam situasi kecairan. Because kecairan meaning that kita ada cukup tunai untuk menjalankan perniagaan kita. Kita masih ingat? We still remember that? Why company hold the money? Number one, for transaction. Urus niaga harian. Precautionary motive. Untuk motif kedua, tujuan berjaga-jaga. Okay? Tujuan awasan. And number three is to speculate. Okay? Speculation motive. That's why we have to have a very good kecayaan, very good liquidity in our company. Setakat itu okay. There are two approaches here. Number one, current ratio, and number two, quick ratio. Here, when we're talking about the current, mean liquidity deal with the short term. What is the meaning of short term? Short term means less than 1 year, within 1 year, from the day 1 to the day 365 in a year. That means current, that means short term. Current means short term. And quick here means liquidity deal with the time. Timing really important in the business. Okay, how fast, how quick means we deal with the time. Okay? We deal with the time. So what is the current ratio here? Setakat itu okay? Till then, any question? Boleh ikut? Okay, current ratio. Nisbah semasa. Current ratio, as I mentioned earlier, short term. Short term means less than 1 year. Measure the relationship between current asset and current liability. Okay, current asset and current liability. Mengukur perbandingan ataupun nisbah di antara current asset and current liability. This is the formula. Current asset over current liability. Okay, current asset over current liability. Current asset divided by the current liability. So from the contoh, from the example given, current asset here is 143. Okay, current asset 143, and current liability is 64, and the current ratio is 2.23 times. Bermaksud current asset 2.23 kali lebih banyak compared to the current liability. Bagaimana kita nak tahu bagus atau tak bagus? Higher of this ratio mean the business is better. Higher is better. Okay. For the current ratio, higher is better. Lebih tinggi current ratio adalah lebih bagus kerana keupayaan, our ability, our company ability, our business ability to pay every single dollar of current liability. Setiap hutang yang dibuat, setiap hutang jangka pendek bermaksud current liability, boleh ditampung oleh keupayaan kita 2.23 kali ganda berbanding hutang. Maknanya anytime we can pay the liability. Setiap RM1 hutang di liability boleh ditampung oleh 2.23 kali ganda keupayaan current asset. Okay. Current ratio. Any question? Good? So, sebelum kita pergi jauh, spot check sikit. Spot check untuk kali pertama. Afif Rizki, are you here? Afif? Afif tak ada? Ada dulu lah. Alright. Faiz, Muhammad Faiz ada sini?
Ada, sir.
Okey, Muhammad Faiz.
Ya.
Berikan saya contoh aset semasa. Give us the example of current asset.
Example of current asset. Sekejap.
Ada dalam contoh balance sheet,
Kalau
ada dalam contoh income statement yang diberikan.
untuk cash boleh, sir. Cash,
Yes,
inventory.
inventory,
Cash, inventory, prepaid expense. Prepaid.
okey.
Lepas tu,
Satu lagi.
marketable insecurities. Ingat tak,
Okey.
sir?
Okey. Marketable securities.
Ah,
Okey. Thank you. Terima kasih Mak Faiz. Yang lain-lain tolong take note. Okey, contoh-contoh yang diberikan oleh Faiz sekejap tadi adalah number 1 cash. Number 2, apa dia Faiz tadi? Inventory. Number 3 is the prepaid expense. And number 4 is the marketable security. 4, current asset. Now, Nafizi. Nafizi ada?
Yes, sir.
Okey, Nafizi, bagi kita contoh current liability.
Account payable.
Okey.
Satu.
Yang lain-lain tolong Nafizi. Saya panggil Nafizi to make sure he is in our class. Yang lain-lain tolong Nafizi, tolong dekat chat box. Apa lagi Nafizi?
Apa? Ni apa? Customer deposit. Lepas tu tax payable. income tax payable, interest payable,
Dah. Okey. Tak apalah, apa pun. Okey. Saya cuma nak dengar suara Nafizi je. Okey. Liability kita letak tepi. Okey, seperti yang diberitahu oleh Faiz tadi, one of the component of the current asset is inventory. How about we remove inventory from the calculation? Okay. How about we delete? Okay. We kick off the inventory from the calculation. Now we're going to calculate the quick ratio. We want to remove inventory from the current asset. Apa akan jadi kalau kita buang inventory daripada current asset? Ini kita sedang mengira quick ratio atau nama lainnya adalah acid test ratio. What is the result when we remove inventory from the current ratio analysis? Current ratio tadi kita masukkan semua jumlah current asset, tetapi kalau kita buang inventory, apa akan jadi? Okay, now we want to calculate the quick ratio. We deduct the inventory from the formula. Okay, now when we deduct inventory from the formula, 143, ini inventory, nilai inventory is 84, and nilai, this is the value of current liability. Suddenly, when we remove inventory from the calculation, the result now drop from 2.23 times to only 0.92 times. Masih positive, still positive, but not good enough. From this calculation, we can see that this company in problem of inventory management. Okay, this company, yeah, the stock or the inventory, yeah, lot of inventory in the company, but they cannot manage it, they cannot sell it, they cannot market this inventory out from the company. Berkebarangkalian, the possibility that this company, the selling department, the marketing department, not good enough, not effective. That's why inventory masih ada di dalam syarikat, tidak boleh dikeluar. What is the function of the inventory? Inventory ni kita beli, we buy the inventory and then we sell for profit. If we buy the inventory dan kita stok banyak, inventory banyak dalam syarikat, tetapi kita gagal untuk menjual, it mean nothing. That's why from 2.23 times, that good enough, but when we taking out the inventory from the calculation, suddenly the result drop only 0.92 times. Here from the current ratio analysis, okay, from the liquidity ratio analysis, we can see the problem of this company. Okay, now we take note this company problem in selling activities, in marketing activities, okay, in the inventory management department. So, what is the remedy? What is the action should be taken to overcome this problem? You all boleh beri cadangan. Selling force mungkin perlu ditingkatkan, ambil ramai tenaga jualan ataupun marketing activities, promosi should be aggressive more, okay, to make sure inventory come and out. Kalau inventory come, kemudian himpun dalam syarikat, we cannot make profit. Malah pengurusan inventory itu sendiri akan kos pengurusan inventory itu sendiri akan meningkat. Inventory kita perlu faham, ada inventory yang tak boleh tahan lama. Okay? Dia akan obsolete, dia akan damage, akan rosak. Okay, seperti kalau kita is the company of jual roti, jual bahan makanan, jual buah-buahan, susu dan sebagainya, okay, yang cepat rosak, maka kita akan rugi sebab kita tak boleh nak jual. Atau kos penyimpanan, kita terpaksa buat store yang lebih banyak ataupun memperbesarkan store. Kita perlu cari pengawal keselamatan untuk jaga store, dan untuk mengelakkan kerugian, kita terpaksa membeli insurans untuk melindungi inventory. That is the cost. Kalau kita beli barang tak dapat dijual, also management inventory cost akan increase, akan mengurangkan keberuntungan syarikat, will reduce the company profitability. Okay, setakat itu boleh faham? So, kita dah detect one problem here, inventory problem. So, what's a recommendation? Itu you kena fikirlah. Nanti, later on, in your group project assignment, you kena buat macam tu. Calculate, then detect the problem. You have come out with the recommendation to settle, to overcome the situation. Dapat macam tu? You akan buat calculation dan you akan nampak masalah. Okay? From the ratio analysis, we can see the problem of the company here and there. Okay, now asset management ratio. Kita laju sikit hari ni. Kita nak habiskan. Kita ada 1 jam. Asset management ratio. Liquidity ratio, any question? Good or not good? Alright. Asset management ratio. Kategori number 2. Kategori yang kedua. Asset management ratio. Okay. Nisbah pengurusan aset. What is the objective? What is the purpose of asset management ratio? To identify the efficiencies and the effectiveness of firm in managing asset. Nisbah pengurusan aset ni nak mengukur kecekapan, keberkesanan syarikat menguruskan aset. Sebelum kita pergi jauh, aset ada 2 jenis aset. Kita dah tengok dalam balance sheet sebelum ni. Ada 2 jenis kategori, 2 kategori besar ataupun 3 kategori besar aset. So I want to call Farah Umairah. Farah, ada sini Farah Umairah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the 3 categories of the asset?
Fixed asset and Hmm. Fixed asset ikan
Jangan ada 3. Okey, yang lain boleh tolong dekat chat box.
saya catat kat sini dia fixed asset. Satu tu je. Saya tahu fixed asset ni.
Yang lain tolong dekat chat box. Kesian Farah. Tu dah ada dekat chat box. Tolong baca siap.
Fixed asset, current asset,
And
asset, current asset, and other asset.
okay, another asset.
So,
Okay, other asset. Okay. That is the 3 categories of the asset. Kita ada current asset, aset jangka pendek, fixed asset, aset jangka panjang, and others asset. Aset yang kita tak boleh nak kategorikan jangka pendek atau jangka panjang. Okay, dapat itu? Itulah tujuan kita untuk mengukur aset. Okay, dalam asset management ratio. You have to know that. Okay, Farah ingat ya? 3
Okay,
kategori
sir.
aset sebab. Dan setiap
Saya list satu je.
dan dalam setiap kategori tersebut ada item-item dia seperti yang diberitahu oleh Faiz tadi. Current asset dia ada cash, dia ada marketable securities, dia ada inventory dan dia ada prepaid expenses. Seperti juga fixed asset. Fixed asset dia ada anak-anak dia, dia ada item-item dia, item jangka panjang. Dan juga others asset also got the item under the others asset. Because of what? Because we want to calculate all these things in the asset management ratio. Okay, you as a financial manager, apa tugas you? Tugas you adalah to make decision about the total investment in account receivable, inventories, and fixed asset. Account receivable jangka pendek ataupun current asset, inventories also the current asset, fixed asset is the asset jangka panjang. So number 1, okay, setakat tu okay? Apa yang akan kita kira nanti adalah ACP, average collection period, ARP atau account receivable turnover, inventory turnover, fixed asset turnover, and also total asset turnover. This is the short term. This is the short term. 1, 2, 3 is the short term. Fixed asset is the long term. And total asset is the combination of short term and long term. Number 1, ACP, average collection period. Sebelum tu saya nak tanya macam mana how account receivable boleh wujud di dalam syarikat kita. How account receivable may occur, may exist in our company. I would like to call Nabihah. Nabihah, Mak Rodli, are you here? Nabihah. Nabihah, are you here? Okay, this Sunan. Sunan, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sunan. Macam mana account receivable ini boleh wujud dalam syarikat kita? Okay, yang lain sekarang boleh tolong Sunan di chat box. How account receivable can exist in our company? Anyone? Okay, Sunan tolong baca.
From customer who buy on credit.
Okay. When we as a company sell, okay, makes the credit sales. Okay, credit sale. Kita jual secara kredit. Ingat, there are two type of transaction. Number one cash, number two credit. Cash, kita jual, kita dapat duit lah. Itu cash lah. Number two, kita jual tetapi kita tak dapat duit lagi. Okay, the customer will pay us later. That is what we call the credit sales. Sunan dapat, Sunan?
Boleh, sir.
Okay. Apabila credit sales happen, account receivable akan wujud. Okay, account receivable akan wujud di dalam syarikat kita. Account receivable going to exist in our company. And this ACP will test us how effective our company to collect the debt. ACP akan menguji keberkesanan syarikat untuk mengutip hutang jualan. Okay. How long does it take to collect the firm receivable? Menguji atau untuk test how effective our company to collect the account receivable. Kalau kita kutip dengan cepat, if we can collect faster, our company in good condition. If we cannot collect or we collect a bit late, our company not effective. Itu tujuan ACP. So, the formula is account receivable, annual credit sales over 365 days in a year. So when you look here, 365 days mean short term. ACP is the short term, account receivable is the short term measurement. So from the example given, 36 million account receivable, 600 million credit sales annually over 365 days, and average this company able to collect 22 days. Okay. 22 hari. Syarikat ini mengambil masa untuk mengutip balik hutang jualan. Hutang jualan kredit. Soalan saya, bagus atau tak bagus? Nurul Aliyah. Nurul Aliyah ada sini? Tak ada. Okay, Sydney. Sydney area.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Sydney, when you see 22 days to collect the account receivable, from your opinion, this result good or not good to the company? And give your reason. Okay, yang lain-lain boleh tolong Sydney in the chat box now. Pada pendapat anda, from your opinion, 22 hari itu bagus atau tak bagus?
Hello, sir. My connection is quite unstable, I think.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you are in our class. So now, Aziz, kita ni semua satu keluarga, tolong Zidni. 22 hari itu bagus atau tak bagus? Kalau bagus, kenapa? Kalau tak bagus, kenapa? Ataupun you ada jawapan yang ketiga. Cepat. Sharifah said bagus. Sebab less than 1 month. Hari itu saya ingat kita dah bincangkan berkaitan dengan bagus tak bagus ni. That's why we run for 5-year analysis. Katakan Nur Sharifah dapat 3.5 CGPA semester ini. Adakah Sharifah rasa itu bagus atau tak bagus? Semua pergi makan nasi ke apa? Tak ada, kita biarkan tergantung di situ. Fatini cakap tak bagus. Adeline cakap bagus. Alright. Saya ingat saya dah beri sedikit hint tadi. Bagus atau tak bagus? Number one, perlu ada satu benchmark. Okay. Number one, perlu ada benchmark. Contohnya seperti yang diberitahu oleh siapa tadi? The first one, Sharifah. Let's say benchmark is 1 month. Okay, benchmark is 30 days, 1 month. If the company benchmark is 30 days, depend on the company's need. If the company said 30 days is the for the benchmark, if the company able to collect less than the benchmark, less than 30 days, this company in effective, okay, efficient. Number two, technique number two is to compare year by year. Okay, makes the comparison year by year. That's why I'm asked you to download to analyze 5 years annual report, so that you can compare yearly, year by year comparison. Now you can see the trend. You can see the trend. Let's say last year, our company able to collect only 14 days. Okay, only 14 days. But this year, our company only able to collect 22 days. Jadi 22 hari tadi tidak bagus. Jika kita bandingkan dengan last year, 14 days, only 14 days. Tetapi 22 hari tersebut bagus jika kita bandingkan dengan tahun lepas we only can make it 25 days. But this year we improve only 22 days. That's our company in good position, in good ACP. So, kesimpulannya, what is the conclusion? Conclusion, number one, we can use benchmark to measure, okay, our company in good or not good. Number two, makes comparison. Okay, that's why I'm asking you to download 5 years annual report so that you can compare year by year. Then barulah you boleh come out dengan pendapat you 22 hari itu bagus atau tidak bagus. Okay, setakat itu dapat the idea. Got it? The idea. Alright, boleh faham? Okay. Now, account receivable turnover. Accounts receivable turnover is how many times ACP, account receivable, roll over during a year. It determines the ability of the business to collect debt from its customer. Higher account receivable turnover, higher turnover is good, better, because show the business can collect its debt immediately and has a few bad debts. Okay, account receivable ini bukan satu tau. Dia bukan terjadi cuma sekali setahun. Dia boleh jadi berkali-kali dalam setahun. Okay, really frequent in a year. Many account receivable in the company. Bermaksud, account receivable also can use to measure, to show us the effectiveness of sales department, of the marketing department, also the collection department. Account receivable ini boleh mengukur kecekapan bahagian jualan, bahagian pemasaran, dan juga boleh mengukur kecekapan bahagian kutipan, collection department. Akan ada company yang menjual, okay, ada katakan let's say the department, the sales department really good. Okay, sales department really good. Mereka jual kredit. Really good. When the sales department so good, bermaksud account receivable kita akan meningkat. Nampak di situ? Tetapi, how about collection department? Account jualan, account sales meningkat. Credit sales meningkat. But collection department must synchronize with the sales department. Collection department also perlu cakap, mengutip, kutip. Barulah jualan account jualan kredit tadi akan menurun. Perlu balance. Okay. Semakin banyak jualan dibuat, okay, account receivable increase, the collection department also increase. That's what we call the turnover. Account jualan keluar, account jualan kredit keluar, collection masuk, jualan masuk. That's why ada pusingan, ada turnover di situ. The problem is when sales department really effective, but collection department not so good. That is the problem. How to measure? Credit sales over account receivable. Credit sales over account receivable. Semakin tinggi, higher is better. Okay. Maksud account receivable keluar, kredit masuk. Account receivable keluar, collection masuk. Okay. tetapi akan jadi jam, akan jadi masalah. Sales bagus, buat jualan banyak, jualan kredit banyak, tetapi collection department pula lembab. Dia akan jadi bad debt lah. Okay, dia akan jadi bad debt. So inventory turnover. Inventory turnover to measure how many time inventory roll over per year. Inventory juga bukan sekali. Bukan kita order January, kemudian kita jual lah sampai December. That is not correct. Inventory ini apabila kita jual habis, maka kita order lain. Apabila kita jual habis, we reorder the inventory. Okay, how many time we reorder the inventory? Semakin tinggi kita buat pesanan semula, maka semakin baguslah syarikat kita. Bermaksud bahagian jualan jual dengan pantas, inventory masuk jual dengan pantas, bahagian pengurusan inventory juga perlu cekap. Okay, jangan nanti apabila nak jual, stok tak ada, inventory tak ada, nak jual apa? Okay, juga mengukur sales department, also inventory department. Okay, semakin banyak jualan keluar, inventory masuk, jual, inventory masuk, jual, inventory masuk. Semakin banyak pusingan tersebut, jual masuk, what we call it turnover, maka semakin bagus. The higher the inventory turnover mean the firm is better position because show the quick inventory movement. Tadi you tengok kan, tadi dalam current ratio also measure the inventory, how fast, how quick inventory movement. And the formula is inventory turnover, cost of goods sold over inventory. Okay, this company 5.48 time inventory turnover. About 67 days taken to finish the inventory. Again, my question is, bagus atau tak bagus? Better or not? Macam mana pendapat anda sekarang? Bagus atau tak bagus? Anyone? Polisi macam mana Amelina? Yang lain? Okey, nampaknya kenapa saya tanya soalan tadi? Because you still blurring, you cannot answer my question. Okay, you masih tak faham. Yes. Thank you Irda Syafiqah. Number one is benchmark. Number two is comparison. That's the idea. The idea ada di situ, tapi you jawab mendarat-darat ke merata-rata. Ada dua saja, sama ada you use the benchmark or you use comparison yearly comparison, year by year comparison. Kita akan kata bagus kalau kita compare ini dengan tahun lepas. Atau ianya improve atau tak improve. Atau ada benchmark di dalam syarikat tersebut. Okay, dapat Ida dah dapat idea tersebut. Yang lain saya harap juga dapat idea tersebut. Comparison and benchmark. Okay, now we move to the fixed asset turnover. Just now we're talking about the current asset. Now is the fixed asset turnover. Fixed asset mean long-term asset. Long-term mean more than 1 year. Ingat kalau you dengar apa yang saya cakap, saya akan ulang banyak kali. Okay, supaya you boleh ingat, you can remember it, and you can understand it, and you can use it in the next chapter. Because of what? 1, 2, 3, the first 3 chapters is very critical. If you are not got the idea, I think in the next chapter you're going to face a big problem. Okay. So here, fixed asset. Fixed asset is the long term. Long term means more than 1 year. Examine the efficiency in generate sales from the investment in fixed asset. Okay, fixed asset kita adalah asset kita lah, adalah investment kita. How we going to use fixed asset to generate profits? Okay, how we use fixed asset to generate sales? Sales mean profits. If higher, fixed asset turnover better because it show effectiveness of the firm to produce sales from its fixed asset. What is the contoh? What is the example of fixed asset? Let's say we buy, kita ada factory, kita ada machine, kita ada truck, cargo, container. Bagaimana kita menggunakan kilang kita, mesin kita, okay, to produce barang, to produce our products, and then we market our products. Kalau kita tak cakap, we are not effective enough, kilang kita tak bergerak, mesin kita tak berjalan, lori, container tetap ada di parking. Our company not effective. Okay. Kita akan nampak efektif. Our company looks effective when our lori sentiasa bergerak. Okay. Lori A balik, lori B keluar. Lori D balik, lori F keluar. Ada saja lori yang keluar, ada saja lori yang balik. Meaning that that's the truck really effective. That's how we use our asset. Mesin kita sentiasa bergerak 24 hours. Okay, tak berhenti to produce the products, our products. 24 hour berjalan, working. Okay, 24 jam mengeluarkan produk sebab jualan meningkat dan sebagainya. Tetapi kalau hari ni shutdown, besok jalan, hari ni jalan 3 jam, besok jalan 4 jam mesin. Maksudnya kita beli mesin tersebut not worth. Okay. So, sales, sebab tu dia menggunakan sales ini untuk ukuran. Sales over fixed asset. Sales or revenue here is 600 and our fixed asset 295. Okay. Figure ini semua ada dalam contoh yang telah diberikan dalam slide. So the result is 2.03 times. How to translate 2.03 times? So this company generate 2 ringgit 3 sen in sale for every one investment in fixed asset. Setiap RM1 yang kita keluarkan untuk membeli mesin tadi, ianya boleh menjana RM2 3 sen. Maksudnya memberi pulangan berganda, 2 kali ganda daripada setiap RM1 yang kita guna untuk membeli mesin tadi, untuk membeli kilang, untuk membeli lori dan sebagainya. Okey, soalan saya sekali lagi. Bagus atau tak bagus? RM2, 2.03 time. Here. Anyone? Ya, kita akan menggunakan comparison and also the benchmark. That's why you kena faham kenapa saya minta you all download 5 tahun annual report so that you can compare year by year. We cannot say 2.03 time ini sudah cukup bagus without comparison year by year or compare with the benchmark. Now is the combination between current asset and fixed asset. Campur kedua-dua sekali. Bagus atau tak bagus? Tujuannya sama, to measure how effective, how efficient this company use asset in generate sales. So higher is better. Total asset over, sales over total asset. So kalau you tengok tadi, kalau kita ambil total asset saja, kalau kita ambil fixed asset saja, 2.3 time. Kalau kita ambil fixed asset saja. Tapi kalau kita combine fixed asset and current asset, which means total asset, the number here now drop only 1.37 time. Kalau you masih ingat apa masalah di current asset tadi? Apa masalah syarikat ni? Do you still remember what is the problem of this company? Ada siapa masih ingat? Apa masalah syarikat ni tadi? Inventory, yes. Thank you, Alia. This company now, kalau anda faham tadi, company ini dia punya sales department dia ataupun inventory department dia not so effective. Because ada banyak inventory yang tak dapat dijual. Bahagian fixed asset, yes, fixed asset produce good. The production side goods. Okay, production side keluarkan barang. Maka adalah inventory. Tetapi bahagian jualan tak bagus. Barang tak dapat dijual. Barang ada banyak dalam kilang. Diproduce banyak, dikeluarkan banyak, dikilang dengan banyak. Tetapi sales department tak bagus. So you can see here, ratio analysis can detect the problem. Can point the problem. So the correction action should be taken to overcome inventory problem. So now we move to the profitability ratio, nisbah keuntungan. Sebelum tu ada soalan? Any question? This is the component of the profitability ratio. Nisbah keberuntungan. To measure the ability to generate profit. Okay. Relative to the sales, asset and equity. Cukupkah syarikat kita membuat keuntungan? Okay. This is the objective of profitability ratio. Why we run profitability ratio? To see our company good enough in generate profit. Satu lagi you perlu ingat, atau saya nak tanya lah, what is the two main objective the existence of company? Kenapa? Apa dua objektif paling penting syarikat? Apa tujuan kita buat syarikat?
Maximize profit and maximize shareholder.
Yes. Thank you, Zubir. So, kita kena balik kepada akar pembincangan kita. Root of discussion. Why we run the business of our company? Kenapa kita buat perniagaan syarikat kita? Kenapa kita buat syarikat? Okay. Kenapa kita ada dalam syarikat? Because number one, we want to make as higher as profit. Itu tujuan syarikat. Kalau you berniaga untuk rugi, baik you tak payah buat syarikat. Okay? Kalau you nak run business, you nak buat rugi, baik you tak payah run business. Okay. Ingat, our business to make profit and to make our shareholders happy. Okay? To make profit and to make our shareholders happy. That is the objective why we run the company. So, profit in our head. Now we want to measure. Is it our company good enough to make profit? Okay, we're going to use profitability ratio. Gross profit, operating profit, net profit, return on asset, and return on equity. Number one, gross profit, untung kasar. Margin untung kasar. Okay. Bagaimana kita nak mengira untung? First, how to calculate profit? Apa formula paling ringkas to calculate profit? What is the formula used to calculate profit? Anyone? Siapa tahu nak kira untung?
Sales minus expenses.
Kita harga jual, sales price minus cost price, that is the untung. Harga beli tolak harga jual ataupun harga jual tolak harga beli, that is the profits. Bermaksud kita akan jual lebih tinggi daripada harga production, harga belian. Alright? Itu adalah untung, profit. Meaning that sales price must be higher than cost price. Got the idea? Dapat idea tersebut? Kalau itu pun idea itu pun tak dapat, dia akan jadi masalah. Ingat, harga jualan tolak harga belian ataupun harga pengeluaran, kos pengeluaran, itu adalah untung. Sales price minus production cost equal to profits. So, gross profit first. Gross profit over sales. Okay, gross profit over sales. Tengok elok-elok. Gross profit, untung kasar. 140 over 600. So, untung kasar is about, or gross profit is about 23%. 23%. Untung kasar. Operating profit. Tengok ni dulu . Net profit. Net profit. Tadi gross profit, now net profit. Untung bersih. From 23.3%, when we calculate net profit, untung bersih, net income over sales, untung bersih, only 7% left. Berapa beza dia tadi? What is the difference between 23 minus 7? Berapa beza dia tadi? Anyone? Oh, one more thing. In this class, you perlu ada calculator. Okay, you perlu ada calculator. Sebab nilainya tadi berbilion-bilion, you mungkin tak boleh nak, otak you mungkin tak boleh berjalan dengan bagus kalau you just menggunakan jari untuk mengira. So you have to have a calculator to help you to calculate faster. So berapa beza 23 tolak 7? 23 minus 7. 16. So kita akan tengok kenapa jadi 7 sahaja. Why only 7 instead of 23 here? Kenapa jadi 7 saja? 16 tu apa dia? tu tadi ada dalam ni. It's about the operating profit. Kos pengeluaran, dia cakap expenses tadi, is about 16% expenses. So operating profit here. Operating profit examines how effective the company in managing cost of goods sold. Bagaimana mengukur kos pengeluaran, cost of goods sold, and operating expenses that determine the operating profit. Operating profit over sales is about 12.5%. Ingat, overhead cost syarikat ini mungkin tinggi, is about 16%. 23 gross minus 7% net is about 16% operating cost. So now, return on asset. Return on asset determine the effectiveness of management using their asset to generate income. Bagaimana syarikat menggunakan aset untuk menjana income. Higher, better. Formula ROA is net income. Tadi you dah dapat net income ni. Net income over total asset. So ROA is about 9.59%. Return on asset. Okay. Kemudian ini yang akan dilihat oleh pemegang saham, equity, shareholders. So you have to remember, number one, to maximize the profit. Number two, to maximize the shareholders' wealth. Right? To make our shareholders happy. Shareholders always spot their eyes on this ROE, return on equity. Setiap ringgit pelaburan yang pemegang saham buat, berapa mereka boleh dapat. Every single dollar that shareholders invest in our company, what is the return that they can get? So the return on equity measure the efficiency of the company generate income for its shareholder. Untuk pemegang saham. The profitability measurement to equity investment in the firm. Higher is better because show the firm able to produce high profit to the shareholders. How to calculate net income over total equity? So here you can see 20.69%. So setiap seringgit, every single dollar invest by the shareholders, they will enjoy 20 cent return. When we're talking about the return is the profit to the shareholders. Setiap seringgit, mereka akan dapat RM1.20 balik. Every single dollar invest, they will enjoy 2.69%. Meaning that setiap RM1 yang mereka laburkan, mereka boleh dapat RM1.20 return. kadar pulangan 20.69 ini bagus atau tidak bagus? Macam mana? Apa pendapat anda? Bagus atau tidak bagus? Apa pendapat kalian? What's your opinion? Okey, kalau kita bandingkan dengan tahun lepas. Tahun lepas cuma 15%, tahun ini 20%. So tahun ini lebih baguslah. Ataupun kita bandingkan, that is the comparison. How about the benchmark? Let's say benchmark di luar, katakan kita ambil benchmark kalau kita simpan di bank. Bank hanya cuma boleh memberi kita 5% return, atau kita simpan di ASP, ASN atau pelaburan-pelaburan lain di luar. Pelaburan lain cuma memberi kadar pelanggan 8%, 10%. So when we invest in this company able to give us 20%. Meaning that baguslah. Okay, baguslah kalau kita gunakan benchmark pelaburan ASN, ASB atau pelaburan fixed deposit dekat bank, maka pelaburan di syarikat ini adalah bagus. Itu benchmark yang kita gunakan. Okay, leverage ratio. Cepat kot. Sikit lagi je kan? Okay, sikit lagi. Okay, leverage ratio ni mengukur berapa banyak hutang yang syarikat kita gunakan. Okay, berapa banyak hutang yang syarikat kita gunakan. How firm finance asset show the ability firm to suit its responsibility or obligation to their debtors and determine the effectiveness of management in using and managing the capital. Debt ratio measure the percentage debt used to finance the asset. Okay, formula used is debt ratio equal to total debt over total asset. Berapa banyak hutang yang kita guna untuk membeli kilang, membeli mesin, membeli truck, container itu tadi. Equity ratio. What percentage of the firm asset are financed by owners? Berapa banyak equity ataupun modal daripada pelabur, daripada pemegang saham yang kita gunakan untuk membeli aset. Okay. Ini berapa banyak hutang yang kita guna untuk membeli aset. Ini berapa banyak modal pemegang saham yang kita guna untuk membeli aset. So total owner equity over total asset. Okay, sekarang kita bandingkan debt and equity tadi. Okay, debt and total owner's equity, and we will see what is the percentage, the combination of debt and equity to finance the asset. And this is the time interest earned. Time interest earned mean, is it our company able to service the interest? Kita hutang tadi ada faedah, ada interest. We make loan dengan bank, kita perlu membayar kadar faedah. Is it our company able to pay the kadar faedah? Able to service the interest? Okay, EBIT EBIT you dah tahu kan, earning before interest and tax over interest. Okay, higher this ratio is better. So the firm is able to pay the interest expenses. This is the limitation of the ratio analysis. Okay, you can find by yourself. Baca sini. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much. Any question?